Today we're going to talk about the 7 E's of teaching and speaking to your salespeople, okay, or in the group settings, all right? My name is Michael Barayev. If you don't know me, I built a sales team of over 150 plus sales guys in less than 2.5 years, and we did that with zero money invested from investors, okay? And today we're going to talk about, like I told you, the 7 E's of being in front of a group, being in front of your sales team, and teaching them and investing in them and sharing your information, right? So the first E is energy, right? As you can imagine, okay, energy is everything. If you show up in front of a group of people, in front of your team, and you sound like you're dying, it's just not gonna work. Not only is it important to have the positive energy on your end, right? It's also important to have their energy and their excitement, right? Because if they're sitting like this, slouched around in the chairs, or if they're sitting in the back of the room with their leg on the walls and they're not really engaged and they're not really upbeat, I mean, you're gonna have a very difficult time. So what I usually do, if I see my team slouching around, I say, all right, guys, get up, wake up, let's do some push-ups. I get them excited, get them upbeat. Why? Because I need the energy to be up there, because you will always retain information when your energy is up there. The higher the energy, the more the information is retained. So I make sure that my energy is upbeat, and I also make sure my team's energy is upbeat, all right? The next E is enthusiasm. You have to be enthusiastic about what you're teaching. You have to be passionate about what it is that you're gonna, give to your team and give them some information with enthusiasm, positive enthusiasm. Your energy has to be upbeat, but also you have to be excited about the topic. If you're gonna be talking about something that you hate talking about, for example, I hate talking about, history sometimes, okay? Or politics, or whatever it may be that you don't like, don't talk about it. Talk about things that you are excited about. Talk about things that you're enthusiastic about. Talk about things so people can feel your vibes and feel your positivity. And if you do that, people are gonna watch you burn. I always learned this from one of my mentors. It's like, if you wanna see your team be on fire, you have to be on fire first and let them watch you burn. Because when they watch you on fire, passionate, fired up, psyched up, hair on fire, they're gonna wanna do the same thing. Because they're gonna see you on fire and be like, you know what? I wanna be just like him. So you have to be the leader and the example where you're upbeat, right, with your energy, and you have the enthusiasm really high up there so that people can say, wow, what is he excited about? What is he talking about? What's up with this topic that's so exciting when it comes to knocking on doors or law of average or whatever it may be, right? The third E is engaging. When you're teaching a group of people, you have to learn to just not speak, but to engage. And engagement is when you're having a conversation. So what does that mean, having a conversation? You say something and you ask for a response. Right? The person who's in control of a conversation is the person who's asking the questions and who's getting the answers, right? So you want to be able to ask questions while you're teaching. Ask them questions. Like, when was the last time you did X, Y, and Z? What do you think about this? Ask them questions. Ask them questions. Engage, engage, engage. Because the more questions you ask them, the more they are engaged, the more likelihood the information will be retained. And it just makes it smoother to have a conversation with someone versus you just sitting there and reading off a pamphlet of some information. Okay? Which also means engaging with your eyes. Talk to them. Stop doing this. So today we're going to talk about law of average. No, talk to them. Have a conversation with them. Engage. Ask questions. And I guarantee you, you'll have a high information retention. Okay, next. Entertainment. Entertain them. Have fun. Have fun. Have a conversation, but also have fun with it. Put in some jokes. If you're not funny, then don't be funny, but try to have it entertaining somehow, some way, okay? Oh, you know what? If you're not funny, be funny. Learn to be funny. Make your people laugh. Make your people have positive, emotions, whether they're laughing, smiling, whatever it may be, because I guarantee you, more energy, more retainment of information. More energy, the more they're going to remember the information, they can go apply it, okay? So entertain them as much as you possibly can. Next, explain. Make it simple. Put the details in there. Make it simple so that a blind monkey can understand it. One of the things that we've learned when it comes to building a sales team is that we don't make things complicated. I'm not that smart. I hire smart people. My fiance always tells me she's smarter than me. That's fine. But she's the type of person that loves to do that kind of stuff. I don't like to do it because I don't want to be the smartest guy in the room. She's smarter than me. It's okay. God bless. I want to be around people that are smarter than me. Hence the fact I'm with her. I want to hire smart people. I don't want to be the smartest guy in the room. And I explain things in such simplistic manners that a blind monkey can understand it. And that's what you need to do. Explain the details. Make it simple so that anybody can understand it. Where a third grader could come into your group and say, wow, I understand this topic like you just explained it to me. All right? Very, very important. Next, educate. Educate your people. Educate them in that conversation. Educate it in a group setting. Educate. Make sure they understand the information. Teach them. Don't just spit nonsense. Don't just talk about shit. Teach them. And when you teach somebody, you are transferring your knowledge to them. You're transferring skills. So everything you're doing when it comes to being in front of a group of people, they have to walk out of that room knowing there's value being added. So don't just keep all the positive, amazing stuff in your course. Like I give all my shit for free. The reason why I give it for free, because there's so much information. There's so much information that if somebody really wants my help to help them with their sales team or with sales, they have to go through a program, whatever it may be. They're going to learn so much more in the program, but there's always free shit. The free shit is amazing. Imagine what happens when you start paying. And that's the mindset. Give people as much information as possible. Teach them. Don't try to hoard the information. Give them all the resources and all the tools that they need to become successful. And the last thing is experiences. Okay? You gotta give people stories. Have them experience it. Have them create their own emotions inside of it by talking about stories that they can relate with. Because stories is the most powerful way to teach someone something. Stories is the best way to entertain and teach a group. So talk about stories. Try to put, funny stories, whatever it may be. Just put experiences and put stories in there so that people can remember the information and apply it. So these are the 7 E's when it comes to, teaching in front of a group setting. I hope you guys can take this information, start impacting your teams today. Share this video with someone. And so don't forget to subscribe down below, and we'll see you guys in the next video.